Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 14th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. Also, this week and this month, I'm doing a sale on 6-month readings. You can get one of those in the link in the description below. But it's the perfect time to get one because we are almost halfway through the year, if you can believe it. But let's see what is coming up for you. You have the Eight of Hearts coming up first. Really good card. Could represent love, new love relationship coming into your life, and can also just represent a gift from the universe, earning some sort of gift for work that you have done for a long period of time. I think this is long overdue for Pisces, so it makes a lot of sense to me that we could be getting a lot of kind of returns on the work that we have done and the difficulties that we have gone through at this time. So there definitely could be some sort of kind of karmic payout here for us in a lot of ways. This can also represent shared feelings. So it says that if you are with somebody right now, you both like each other equally, and that's always a good thing as well. So I like to see that. Next, you have the King of Spades. I've been saying for a long time that all water signs are kind of moving towards this King of Spades energy, which is an energy of justice, kind of wisdom as well. And this type of wisdom only comes through going through difficult circumstances and coming out ahead because of it. So it's a very good time, I think, for Pisces to look at the things that were like maybe difficult but changed us in some sort of way, in some sort of ways. I know that I went through a lot of difficult times, of course, and like most Pisces, and even just recently I've been feeling more positive about those difficult times because, again, I've been thinking about what I was able to learn because of that. So this is a card of doing those things, and it's a very good card for all that. It's also a card of just being, like I said, smarter and making better decisions. So it says you will be doing that. I would say the only negative side of this card is being too cautious. Again, I think Pisces does have a tendency to, if we've done something in the past and it didn't work out, I think if we're asked to do it again, we can be way too nervous about doing it again. We can be way too worried about trying something again if it didn't work out in the first place because we don't want to feel the pain. This card is definitely a card of embracing the pain and enjoying it, because at the end of pain is success. Next, you have the Three of Clubs, card of second chances. That's why I said that thing about needing to do something again. It's a very good card of getting a second chance to do something that you wanted to do for a long time. So I think that there are definitely second chances coming in for Pisces. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds. A very good card of money and more money coming in for Pisces, and also feeling more stable, feeling like things are kind of more even and less all over the place. Of course, we could say this is probably because Uranus is switching signs, so I think, of course, when it moves into Taurus, we will feel way, way better. And this is a card of that happening. It is also a card of patience. It says things are happening for you, but you just have to be patient at this time. It can also represent love, and can represent moving for love, stable relationships, all that other same stuff. Can also be new jobs, by the way. Getting a new job, I don't normally say that, but you have the Nine of Diamonds at the end as well. Both cards together can represent new jobs, new businesses, more money. Next, you have the Six of Hearts, a turnaround in the energy. So being able to do something that you wanted to do in the past that you haven't been able to do. So there's definitely a message about the past and being able to work on something that you haven't been able to work on or couldn't get to work. The way I look at this energy right now that you have here is if maybe you thought about having some sort of business, and maybe over the past few years you've tried a bunch of businesses, but they've all failed, and now it's like you're getting a second chance to do that business again, and maybe all those failures taught you something that will make the business way more successful here in the near future. And but this could also be through relationships as well. Maybe you've been through a bunch of relationships, they haven't been successful, and now you are figuring out that all you had to go through all those challenges so you could learn something, so that now your next one might be a soulmate relationship, which is what this card represents, and it might be much more powerful and better in a lot of ways. This is a very good card of karmic attraction as well, so being attracted to somebody karmically, and a very good card of destiny and fate. So very interesting card for relationships as well. Next, you have the Five of Spades, taking some sort of risk. Again, there is definitely an element of risk here this week where you're worried maybe about doing something or taking some sort of risk, but I would definitely say go for it. This is a great card for taking a risk. It says if you do it, you will be very successful. Next, you have the Three of Spades. Everybody's had either the Eight of Spades or the Three of Spades. Three of Spades says be careful of your back, number one, and also be careful of your health. So definitely watch your health this week and make sure to stay healthy. And finally, you end on the Nine of Diamonds. Really good card for money. I always say this is a card of profit and vision, kind of making money, but being able to see in the future the changes that you need to make that money, or see into the future to see the things that you need to do to allow more money to come in. It can also be a card of spending money, but it is a good card for spending money. Maybe you have to fix your car, or something along those lines, but it does say that investment will be worth it, of course. On top of that, this card represents returning money. So maybe, this can be a card of like needing to spend money on taxes, but maybe you get a client like this week that pays off, gives you all that money back basically. So it's kind of like a card of a return. Maybe money had to go out like last week, which I think is probably true for a lot of Pisces. I'm talking about the week of the 7th. And so maybe money had to go out, but maybe this week there will be a lot of money coming in to kind of reboost your finances there. So it looks like a really good week. I would say mostly about returns, or something from coming in from the past that you've wanted to do, like I said, relationship or business for most of you. For others of you, it could be something different, of course. But yeah, it looks like a really good week. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.